We are going to see about serial communication programs using 8051 microcontroller. Okay, so I will be explaining the program in assembly level language. So I hope you have understood the C language coding for timer programming, mode programming. Same way you can develop a C language coding for timer and mode programming. Similarly for serial communication. Okay, so now we can see for understanding assembly level code for transferring your name. Okay, so here we have taken Vivek as an example, our research scholar's name, which we are going to transmit. Okay, so the program starts with org00h is the origin of the program. After that we are going to move the dptr my data. This is nothing but a pointer we are creating, the database what we have to send, that is your name has to be given within single quotes. Okay, so you can see that the database has to be created where your name has to be entered. So you can give space. For example, you want to give with your initial, you can give space and attach your name. As per your record work, you can give with your name and registration number. Okay, or serial number, name, registration number. You can note. Okay, so according to this, we are going to have the dptr my data. My data starts at the location my data. Okay, so tmod 20h. Tmod 20h is nothing but the count value. Okay, so what is the need of this? It is nothing but we are going to set the timer in a particular mode for serial communication. So which mode, if you ask? The second timer, that is timer 1 in auto reload mode. Okay, the second timer has been set in auto reload mode, and for that the control word is 20h. Next we have to load the count value -6. So what is this -6? It is nothing but we are going to fix the baud rate. As for the question, the baud rate has to be fixed. So the table has been provided, we can calculate the baud rate and we are going to load according to the baud rate. So now as for the book, what is for -6? Baud rate for -6? 4,800 baud rate we are going to fix. So if you want 9,600, -3. Okay, so we have to load the value according to your requirement. Okay, so as for the question, you have to load it here. Next, SCON 50h. It is nothing but the controller format for one start bit, one stop bit, and 8-bit data which has to be transmitted. Okay, SCON 50h. And then set bit TR1 is nothing but we are starting the timer. So for the instruction for starting the timer is set bit TR1. What is the need of this timer 1 is to have the baud rate. Okay, so to control the baud rate, we are having this timer 1. And next, move R1 comma as 6. It is nothing but number of characters available in your data. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus a space. So 6 is loading. So if your name exceeds this value, you have to give according to that. Okay. So according to your name, registration number and the serial number, you have to give the input. Okay. So that value has to be given as a count, the number of characters in your data. And then we are going to have a clear A and loading one by one. So we are going to use what type of addressing mode here? What is the addressing mode we have used here? Indexed addressing mode. We are going to take a dptr value. So dptr has to be set to the memory location what we are using here. So we have already configured to my data. Okay. So next thing is jump ti is nothing but we are waiting for the transmit interrupt flag. So what is the need of this transmit interrupt flag? The time duration for a period of time to communicate in serial mode. So the content of accumulator only can be transferred to SBUF. We are transferring to SBUF and we are waiting for the transmission. After transmission, we are clearing TI. What is the need of clearing TI? The next data has to be loaded. So for that purpose, we are clearing TI and incrementing dptr. The next character has to be loaded. So character by character is going to be transferred. For each character, the ASCII value will be transferred to hexadecimal value and it will be transmitted. Again, it will be converted into the character. So next increment dptr, and this process has to be done till the 6 characters transmitted. Okay, we are decrementing it. When it completes, we are going for an unconditional jump statement. This unconditional jump statement will reconfigure this 6 to R1 and it will be continuously running. Okay, so this program will continuously create the label Vivek as such. So now we can see how the program can be run. So you have to configure this configuration port 11.0592 crystal oscillator frequency has to be configured, and P89B51RD2 40 MHz IC has to be taken, and the output we are going to have the create X file. So executable file name you have to give. So here we have chosen VIT. Okay, so VIT executable file name. The select the browser, mostly you select a desktop, create your folder and have it. So they have created folder under my name and we are dumping this code. Okay, so create X file has to be enabled. Okay, so other than this, okay. So now we are going to build the target. So when you are building the target, you can observe that the creation of X file is being done in that particular specified location. Okay. So this is the process what we are going to do. After that, we are going to start debugging section to visualize the output. So for visualizing the output, just view serial window. So which port UART1 you select. Okay. So note down view serial port UART1 and keep it continuous run. If you give, you can observe the output in the Keel software itself. So the same output we are going to observe in the hardware. Okay, so this is the procedure for getting the output in the software simulation. So now after creating the X file, we are going to do the procedure of dumping that using Flash Magic for P89B51RD2 and we are going to observe the output. So the procedure, the same thing, whatever we followed for the port programming, 89B51RD2, COM port 3, 9600, and then browse, you have to select the appropriate X file what has been created for this particular program. So we has given VIT, and then step 4, verify after programming, and here erase all flags has to be the start. So it may have a thing, we have to reset it. Okay, so when you give start, it will ask for resetting, reset it, and then the program has been dumped. Okay. So tools terminal. So this is the option. So we are having the new option, tools terminal. Here COM3 port has to be selected. So why COM3? Because the serial port has been connected to this particular port. Baud rate we have to fix, 4800 has been fixed, and then even OK. So now if you press reset, the program will be executed and we can open this Flash Magic terminal and we can observe the same output what we obtained in your Keel software is being developed by the hardware. Okay, so you can take the print screen of it, attach it. Okay, so this is the total program for serial communication, program number 1. Okay, so next is the program number 2. And